Welcome to Art for You to Create. In this video, we are going to create a stenciled book holder. And we have purchased this box from Kiwico. It is their Maker Crate line, and we're going to see what's in the box, and we are going to make a stenciled book holder. Let's open this Maker Crate box up. And in this box, of course, they got a tiny little pamphlet about your stenciled book holder and what you're going to do. And this tells you where to go. And this right here gives you a little inspiration on what you're going to do. And the art form you're going to get to learn is stenciling. It's all about learning how to stencil. Brief history of stenciling art. So that's a little good read. These are designs. They're just paper with little designs that you can use if you want. If you want to use what they provide, they give you a little inspiration, or you can go your own way and design your own. And then of course you get these sheets right here for stenciling your designs in. You will be taking a razor blade and stenciling that right there. This right here, you unfold, and it actually is a mess match, and it gives you plenty of room to work on. They provide a cutting mat also, and this is so you don't have to cut on the surface of your table or damage any of your furniture whatsoever. So they provide this. They also provide you with the knife, which is considered a X-Acto knife or a craft knife. You also get this little marker so you can draw out your stencils. Here they have provided acrylic paints for you. Now, if you have your own paint, you can use your own paint. It's just simple acrylic paint. So you can use these, or you can use your own. I am just going to use these for the video. And they also come with a painting palette that we can use to mix, blend whatever kind of paints we want to use, or just use straight up the color. Okay, and then we have a glue stick, which we are going to use to glue this together. This right here is the wooden holder part of the book holder, and this right here we will be putting together last, so we can set that aside. And then of course we have our little two paint brushes that we need, where they also provided washi tape, and of course what we're going to be painting on, and this little canvas. Now, to get started, first we need a design that we're wanting to do on the canvas, and this little bit is what I'm wanting to do on the canvas. This is a Harley Quinn symbol. First what we want to do is we want to start off with this washi tape, and we are going to tape down this design because we do not want it to move. Then we are going to take our clear plastic stencil paper that they have provided for us, and we're going to tape that down. That way this won't move, and we can draw out our stencil exactly the way we want it. And all you do is you go in and trace your design out. And once we have our design all drawn out on this, we can go ahead and untape it. And as you can see, we have the design. And to cut that out, we are going to take our cutting mat, and we are going to lay this on top of the cutting mat. I'm going to just use a little bit of washi tape just to prevent it from moving. And of course, then we just need to get our craft knife. So on our cutting mat, we are going to cut our shapes out, and to do that, we have our little craft knife, and you're going to hold it like you would holding a pin, and you're just going to go over the lines you just went over, and you're going to cut them out. Now that I am completely complete with my stencil design, and we're going to lay this out so that we don't make a mess. And what we're going to do is tape this down with the washi tape. Not exactly sure why they call this washi tape. In fact, I've never heard of it before until I got into crafts seriously. So if anybody can comment down below and tell me why they call this washi tape, I would greatly appreciate it. They say about 7 inches. This is how it's going to fold out. Putting our design down is right here. And then we'll put another part of it right up here where you can see it from the other side. So, we're going to take our washi tape and we are going to tape this design down. All right. Now what we're going to do is put a little bit of blue down. Because I'm going to be doing my blue paint first. I'm going to take the little brush and I'm going to dab that into the paint and get it all around on my bristle. And you want to take a little bit of excess off because you don't want too much going on your canvas. And if you can just see how I'm just dabbing it, this will make for a cleaner line with your stencil. And just kind of fill it in. Now, after you get done using your brush, it is always good to wash it off. And I'm going to use the bigger brush for that. Now that our front is all done, there is what the front of this is going to look like. I am actually very pleased with it. Alright, now that we got that all completed, we're going to take this up. Now, look at that. Now, this is the design I wanted originally for this. It's definitely more center, and of course, it didn't make the mistake and fixed it. And I learned from this, and now I completed this, which is awesome. And even though this wasn't exactly the way I wanted it, I still made it work. So what we're going to do is let this completely dry. And while we let this dry, we're going to clean up our tools and we are going to put together the wood part of this project. Now that we have our canvas all complete and it's drying, we are now going to open this up and put these together. And we got our glue out like this. And of course, this is where we're going to meet them. And you're just going to slide them in there. But actually, that would actually go in this. because we need the hole to be facing this way. And then our glue is ready to go, and we are going to glue on the end of that on this side and on this side, and this will hold our shelf in place. Make sure you get as flat as possible. Of course, you want to get any excess glue up that seeps through. We are going to take this and take the long rod, it says, and put it in this pot. Put it up there, and we're going to fit this in here like so. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot smaller, but it actually looks really good. And we're going to hang this up here. As you can see, this book holder is done, and look how beautiful it is. I absolutely love it, and I'm excited to use it. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, but you know what? It turned out really, really great, and I absolutely love it. And I hope you get to do something like this with stencil design. Any stencil design, you can stencil anything you want as long as it has a 2D surface to it. You can stencil it and paint it and customize anything you want to make your own, and I recommend this type of art. It was a lot of fun to do this, and I hope you enjoyed this little bit with me. So if you want to see more, just like, comment down below anything that you have done like this. You want to see more videos like this, like, comment down below, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next video.